tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Welcome to the Dhammapada program. This is the number 41 verse of the Dhammapada. In previous verses, we have explained what the mind is, how it works, how we need to control our mind. Here the Buddha talks about the physical body, how it looks like, what it is exactly. This body, before long, deprived of consciousness, will lie on the ground, discarded like a log of wood, a log of useless wood. This is the real nature of the physical body. This body will lie on the ground very soon. We do not know when it comes, when it happens. This physical body will lie on the ground as if it is a useless log of wood. We do not want to know these things because we are so attached to our physical body. Every single moment there is a change is taking place in our physical body. And every moment we are dying and reborn. We die again, birth and death. It happens so fast that we cannot notice. When there is no consciousness, this physical body is of no use. So that consciousness is the energizing and revitalizing machine for running this body. So again, it is an energizing and revitalizing machine for running this physical body. Before one's death, before our death, three things are removed from our body, led by consciousness. Ayu, that is vitality or duration of life. Usma, heat. Vijnana, consciousness. New thing, it is good to learn these things. It is the things that we find in our physical body. Ayu, the duration of life. Usma, heat. And vijnana, consciousness. The consciousness is the mental quality as a constituent of individuality. It's a mental quality. The bearer of life, principle of conscious life, and regenerative force of life. The consciousness that we call mind, everything, there's so many things to explain. To understand what really consciousness is only a part of life. The consciousness is supposed at the death of the body to pass over into another body. The persistence of consciousness from life to life is explained here. So again, the consciousness is supposed at the death of the body to pass over into another body. Continuation of immutable consciousness between this life and next life is criticized by the Buddha, for it is also subjected to change, anicca. The persistence of consciousness from life to life is explained. Directly, we can't say that the soul is the connecting rod of the last moment of this life and origin of the next life. Just try to understand this deep philosophy. I said the persistence of consciousness from life to life is explained well in the Buddhism. The continuation of immutable consciousness between this life and the next life is criticized by the Buddha, for it is also subjected to change, anicca. Directly, we can't say that the soul is connecting the rod of the last moment of this life, an origin of the next life. So, the continuation is there, but it is also changing because of the universal law. Here the Buddha rejects the soul theory. Permanent entity. There is in something called soul, a permanent entity. Vijnana occurs only in the category of four elements with space as the sixth element. In the chain of causality, Vijnana is conditioned by sankhara, mental concomitants, and is itself a required condition for nama rupa, individuality, or mind and matter. This is a very important theory and deep theory to understand, theory of soullessness, a main teaching of the Buddha. Those who believed the theory of soul, Buddha was critical of such thing, and he denied that there is everlasting something, entity in our physical body that goes from this life to the next and so on. Many religious schools teach the theory of soul to explain this energizing principle. It is easy for them to explain the connection between this life and the life after death with the soul theory. Why the Buddha does not use atta, means soul, for the continuation of consciousness? Because it is also subject to various changes in the process of samsaric voyage or in the process of continuing. Since this joining relationship is there, the wrongdoer experiences the heinous results of his immoral actions, words, and thoughts in this second life or any other period of samsaric life or future lives. And the person who practices wholesome actions, kusala qualities, noble qualities, also would enjoy happiness in his second life or any lifetime in this samsaric journey. If there is no connection between this life and life after death, all the speeches and discourses of karmic results become spontaneously useless. Therefore, definitely there is a connection and there are karmic results that can be seen, understood, and visualized. Karmic results totally depends upon the relationship between psychosomatic energies of this life and the life after death. If there is no connection between this life and the next life, then who is responsible for his good and bad actions? So it is wrong to take that physical body is everlasting and something is there and that goes from life to life, something, entity that goes from life to life. But the totally denied that. So it is good to understand this deep doctrine little by little until you will be convinced that there is nothing so-called permanent entity in our physical body that goes or that travels from life to life. That is a deep teaching of the Buddha. May you all be well and happy.